Welcome back to Houston's Pen Works here, and we're in our casting room again. And the last video I did was a fun little casting video, and had several people ask about some more videos, and I kind of got the idea. I've not been casting long, but I figured maybe you can learn along with me, and I'm gonna try to do a casting series. And I figured the best way to start is molds, because obviously you can't cast anything without any molds. So I've got before me here is 4 little molds that I use. There are obviously plenty more, and towards the end here, just a few minutes, I'll kind of lead you some more ways for some different other molds. But what we're going to do here, obviously right now we got the baby soda bottles right here. We have what is a resin saver mold for the Sierra series, which can go for several different other pens as well. This here is a silicone mold that we made here at the house. Basically, it's just regular 100% silicone that you would buy at Lowe's or any hardware store or Home Depot or somewhere like that, Walmart, you have it. And then we have PVC pipe, 3/4 inches. And we cut these, and at the end of the PVC pipe, basically what we do is we take a little rubber glove, and we have a piece of cork, and we cut it to cover the rubber glove, to cover the cork, that is, and we put it inside the PVC, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But I want to go to the baby soda bottles first. For those of you that never heard of a baby soda bottle, this is what it actually looks like when you get it out the package. You can see it's rounded on one end, and then it has the regular soda bottle in the other end. Well, it's pretty good. It works really well. Number one, you can see through it, and number two, if you are very careful of how you do this, if you'll unscrew the cap on it and measure out 5 1/4 inches from the very bottom to the very top and cut that little rounded piece off, then what you want to do is put the cap back on, and then you can use the top part to pour your resin in and mix it as well. Then the only thing you have to do is unscrew the cap and take your dowel and tap on it, and it'll slide right out of there. Simple as that. No big deal. I usually can get these online. I'm not sure what the website is right now. I found one. I was getting them on Amazon for $9.99 plus shipping, but I found one the other night, and I'll post it in my on the thread. I'll start with this, but I'll post the website also. But I found them for like $4 something, and then you add shipping to them. So it's a really good deal. It comes 6 to a pack. Or you can buy 15 to a pack or 30 to a pack, however many you want. But these are really good as well. And of course, as I showed you earlier, this is a resin saver mold. I bought this from a vendor on IAP about a month or 2 ago. And basically it's designed for doing embedding casting rather, or a clear casting. You would take the tube, and you can see there's little nipples here that slide inside a tube, and what you want to do is you pour the casting around it and let it sit, and you just pop it out, and then you can go turning. What we have here earlier, like I said, is nothing more than 100% silicone, and basically we took a block of wood and we made a form on the inside as it would be for 3 different pen blanks. Then we covered that in saran wrap, and then we made walls around it, and then we just filled it all up with silicone, and it is very, I was kind of cautious about it, and I was just going to show you something. I left some of the last castings in here, and it comes off real easy. Maybe you can see this, maybe you can't, but all you got to do is just sit there and pull it, and as you can see, it just comes right out. And it's very well easily to be clean, and so just real simple to do. Now it takes a few days for it to dry because you got so much silicone, or you could probably put it in the oven for a little while to help speed up the curing process of the silicone. But that's another good option you can do. But you can also do one big block to where, and then you just take the block that you cast and take it to the bandsaw and cut it into your pen blank size. But the other that we have are PVC pipes. And basically what we do is, I have a few different sizes. I wanted to experiment with making a little bit longer pen blanks because I wanted to do some kitless designs, and so I wanted my pen blanks to be a little bit longer in case I messed up. And this is what I'm going to show you right now. Is basically what we do. We take a used rubber glove here that my wife and so forth use for casting to keep them from protected. And then basically you just cut the tips of the fingers off. And then basically you just slide it over the cork. Just like so, and let it slide right up on there. And then just push that cork into the bottom of that PVC pipe. Nice and tight. And then you can, obviously you can stand it up, but if it gets bumped, it's going to fall over. But what I made was this nice little caddy here. And basically it just slides right in there. Now let me take, while I got this caddy out, let me digress just a little bit here. On the baby soda bottles, not sure if you can see it or not, but there's a lip all the way around the pipe there. Okay? Well, basically what I had to do is I basically took that on my belt sander. You probably do it on a bandsaw, might be a little tricky, but I basically just rotated that baby soda bottle until the end of it was smooth enough that I could take one and just slide it with a little bit of force inside there. And some of the holes may not be exactly, but you can just get the picture there. You just kind of slide it in the hole. You kind of have to push it a little bit, some of them. Maybe I need to take them and sand them down a little bit more. They've got a lot of resin on them and stuff. Kind of build up. But I wanted to make this little video just because I've had people ask me about different things since my last video. And I'm new to this, and I figured the best way that I can learn is by studying and learning and putting out the information of what I learned to others. And I'm going to try to make this a weekly, bi-weekly type video, and the next one we'll probably do color pigments is what we'll probably get into next time. But where you can get the other molds as well is if you go on the IAP website, which is penturners.org. There are several vendors on there that sell these types of molds, and there's some that sell vertical molds. There's really a lot that you can do. Let me show you one more before I get away here. Here's one that I made, and basically it's just it's 1/2 inch thick piece of plexiglass, and basically I can do one mold at a time with this. This works really well. I have waxed the majority of the sides. I leave one end to where I can screw it off, and then once it's done, you want to put like a little mold release or a little bit of grease in here or something. That way when it gets done, you can just pop it out of there. If not, you may have to take a little side and work on it a little bit like that. But this works really well as well. But you can get cutting boards, or I just happened to find a sign guy that was going out of business, and this is some of the plexiglass he used to make signs with, and I got a good bit from him. It's just a little short video. Maybe maybe I helped you. If you have any questions, you can always contact me on IAP website as Sumter Dad, and like I said, I'm trying to learn this and pass my information to you. I'm growing in this just like the rest of y'all may be trying to grow in it. Some of y'all may have been doing this for years, and you may see something that might be a little bit better than what I'm doing. Please send me information and we will add it to the videos and take it from there and learn from the process. And I thank you for your time. Thank you.